A WWE Memorial Day weekend takeover in Tampa. All events, 4 mega events at the Yuengling Center. I've been practicing that, Dom, on the
Yingling.
campus of the University of South Florida. Hey, someone who stars in WWE is WWE Intercontinental Champ, Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio. And he will be there, of course. Thank you, Champ. Tampa, tell me about it. 4 shows, 4 nights. This is great.
Man, I'm so excited. I actually have a little bit of history with Tampa. Um, I started my training there in Tampa with Jay Lethal. So I've for me this is like a little bit of a coming home. I spent 6 months of my time out there, so like to be able to come back home to Tampa at the Yuengling Center with the whole WWE takeover, honestly, or TKO takeover, and it's honestly I'm very very excited.
Yeah, these are cool. If we have time, I want to address that because these are so cool. These things that WWE is doing. WrestleMania is so huge. Biggest thing, I mean, you could talk about big things, Super Bowl, World Cup. WrestleMania is right there. And what they're doing, what WWE, I think, is doing is taking weekends and making them special. So it's not just WrestleMania week. That's the big one. But there's
Yeah.
other big ones too. This is so cool. In Tampa, listen, Dom, you know this. Saturday night main event, Saturday, May 24th. That'll kick it off. Tampa, John Cena's backyard. He'll be there. The champ will be there, Dom, too. That's on NBC. And then you got NXT Battleground. NXT, awesome. Set on Sunday, May 25th, which you can see on Peacock, too. Then you got Monday Night Raw, May 26th, which is on Netflix. And then you got NXT again, the regular show, the weekly show, Tuesday, May 27th on the CW. All 4 events, consecutive nights, all at the Yuengling Center. It's just a cool time to be a part of WWE. What has this journey been like for you so far?
Man, this journey, it's been a blessing. First and foremost, I'm very fortunate to be able to have all these amazing opportunities. But honestly, it's such a good time to be in wrestling right now because I might catch a lot of heat for this, but I'm used to the heat. So a lot of people would say the Attitude Era is the best era in wrestling, right? Or like the most money-driven era in wrestling. But I think this current era that we are currently in has it beat by a long, long, miles, right? Because we're doing some of the best work that we have ever done, whether it's storylines, whether it's in-ring wrestling, merchandise that we're producing, like just everything is top level from the WWE right now. And not only that, but like the revenue and money coming in, like you said, like 4 nights in Tampa, right? You have Saturday night's main event, NXT Battleground Sunday, Raw Monday, NXT again Tuesday. Like that wouldn't have happened back then, especially in one place, right? So now the fact that we can do that all 4 shows in one plate, like that's truly amazing. And like this isn't the first time we've done it either. Like this is on ongoing occasion with TKO and WWE that they're taking over, these massive cities in the US, and it's just it's crazy and super surreal to see, and I'm very happy to be a part of this massive WWE monster that's just taking over the world.
And someone else who's taken over the world is Dirty Dom. I'm telling you right now, he's the IC champ, Intercontinental champ. But Dom, when did you know that this Dirty Dom was really going places? You're the most booed, which is great because you want reaction. So
Yeah.
Dom, so we boo you, but we love you. No, I can't say that. No, I don't want to break character. So we boo you because we don't like you, Dom. No, but still, what was it like for you? That hey, whoa, yeah, this is really working. This is really cool.
Um, Man, I feel like as soon as I kind of like started getting a little bit more comfortable, and then like once I started getting more comfortable in ring for me, I felt like that's when I started getting more comfortable outside of the ring as well. I don't even know if that makes sense, but like I just felt like as soon as I got more comfortable in ring with what I was doing and the persona I was, you know, having fun with this whole Dirty Dom stuff, like once that started like really I started really sinking my teeth into it, and I was like, man, I think we got something here with this Dirty Dom. And then I just turned it up to 100% and just kept rocking with it.
What is it like for you being a part of Judgment Day and the groups? They've changed a little, but just being a part of all that and just you guys keeping it just up there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's truly, truly amazing what we've been able to do with the Judgment Day, right? Because especially like, factions, especially in the WWE, don't last very long. And they don't, even if they do last long, like the way the Judgment Day was with all of the gold, we had both the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles. I was taking care of NXT. I had NXT gold. Uh Voldemort had that, women's world title. So it's like we were all just dripping in gold. And I don't know if there's any other faction besides maybe Evolution that did that, but like I don't know. The fact that like we were really just taking over every single show, like not just Raw, it was Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Like that's never been done before, right? So like, I feel like we really did change the game. And then not only that, but continuing to grow, getting rid of Rhea and Priest and adding the addition of, my Wedita Liv with Raquel and Carly. Like that's just it continues to evolve, right? And what we continue to see for the Judgment Day and how we want it to grow. So like I feel like it just continues to evolve in that way, and it's for the best. It's always for the best. And as long as the Judgment Day has some gold, that's all that matters.
How much fun and cool is it to work with Carlito, Carly?
Man, it's so much fun to work with Carly, especially because like I grew up seeing the relationship he had with my dad, right? And like they would ride together, they were boys. So like the fact that I got to sneak in and like interrupt that and steal that, and I just basically like letting Carly know, like, hey, I'm the better Mysterio here. I'm taller, I'm better looking, like let's run with this. And Carly was all for it. He knew the power of the Mysterios, but he felt something with this particular Mysterio that he was like, oh, this kid is special. And I don't even know if he said that. I'm just putting words in Carly's mouth, but I assume he thinks that because I'm the best. So like, but it's amazing. I love Carlito and he's the man. I hope he sticks with us forever. Because he really is like the glue that keeps the Judgment Day together at this point.
And Dirty Dom has the cool stash. I gotta say that stash ranks right up there with the coolest stashes ever. Yes, Dirty Dom.
Dude, who has a better stash than me? Everyone thought it was fake. Everyone thought I was like painting it and like or coloring it in black or whatever. They're like, "Is that a real mustache?" Yeah, it's a real mustache. 100% Mexican, dude. Are you kidding me? Look at this. It's crazy.
Speaking of Mexico, hey, AAA, something I know your family is very familiar with and all. What was that like for you when you first learned that WWE acquired AAA? And again, when we talk about big events, Dom, like the 4 nights in
World's
Tampa, there's
you
going to be
got
Money in the Bank
LA June
weekend.
7th. Yeah.
Yeah, Money in the Bank weekend where you've got a few events there. Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank. I mean, another giant event in LA, which is
hmm
cool. But what was it like for you when you heard that? A couple more questions. We'll wrap this up, but thank you.
No, you're good. Honestly, it was very surprising because I never like, WWE had the small partnership with TNA, right? So in my head, I would have assumed that they would have done another type of partnership with maybe AAA, doing like these small partnerships where we mix and we let each other borrow talent, stuff like that. But I didn't think it would have been possible, right? Like they actually purchased AAA, like AAA. Like, and to me, like that's so huge. Like that is, if not the biggest company out in Mexico, that's like has a history with not only the Mysterio name, but like so many other, lineages and luchadors that have so much history. So like the fact that we can bring that into play now, and not only that, but like what we can do out in Mexico and what Mexico can do out here in the US now, right? Like talent wise, and it's such a huge blessing for us and for everyone around that like for me. before I even started wrestling and like training, it was always a dream of mine to be able to wrestle in Mexico with AAA, like as part of AAA, because I've always wanted to continue the Mysterio legacy and do it better than he did in every way, shape, and form, right? So like I am currently in the WWE and I'm already better than Rey Mysterio, right? So I would love to go to AAA and cement my legacy there and make it better than what he had already done, right? Because I'm gonna go down to AAA and shit all over Rey Mysterio and do whatever he can. So the name that you remember coming out of AAA, Mexico, WWE, whatever, TNA, anything, you hear the word Mysterio, you think Dominic Mysterio.
Well said, Dirty Dom. That is well said, and that will bring you to greater heights as well, having those type of goals. And we're going to wrap this up. I want to throw a couple of things at you real quick. So
Let's do it.
WWE in Tampa, the Tampa Takeover by WWE, 4 shows, 4 consecutive nights at the Yuengling Center Memorial Day weekend. Now that's on the campus of the University of South Florida. Fact, Dominic, Dirty Dom. I didn't know if you knew this. The Giant Omos, 7 foot plus. Did you know he played college basketball at the University of South Florida?
I did not know he played basketball there.
How's your basketball game, Dirty Dom?
I mean, better than Omos's, that's for sure. I can tell you that much.
Dom would have been starting. He would have got a bigger
Are you
scholarship.
kidding me? There's a reason Omos is wrestling now, right? So like, right? If not, you'd see him probably in the NBA or something, right? But no, man is over here wrestling. But I'll tell you this much: put me on a one-on-one with Omos. I will show you why that dude is wrestling. I don't care if
Fair,
he's eight
Dirty
feet tall.
Dom. Fair, Dirty Dom.
Come on now. They're gonna switch the Jordan logo and put a mustache on that dude.
Oh, this has been great. Lastly, Dirty Dom, we're going to let you out of here. He is the IC champ. Hey, my backyard's Miami, South Florida. What are your thoughts of Miami? We're going to get out of this thing. We'll wrap this up here because you got the big events coming to Tampa. Listen, Miami's had a WrestleMania. We've had Royal Rumble. We've had a lot of events down here and all. What are your thoughts of maybe the gateways to the Americas, Miami being a part of this whole thing, a special premium night weekend?
I think it'd be awesome to include Miami. I think we should do like a whole Florida loop, right? Start off with the whole Florida takeover. You start in, Tampa, work your way up to Orlando, hit Miami, do a couple nights here and there. But no, personally, I think it'd be great to have you know, something whether it's NXT or Raw or SmackDown, even a PLE back in Miami, because who doesn't love Miami?
All of them, Dom. All of those shows. We're taking over. Me and you, Dirty Dom, me and you. We're gonna take it
Let's
all
do it.
over and do it
If you if
WWE
you got if
Miami
you got some
style.
hueritas lined up for me, I'll come out with you.
Yeah. Hey, Dirty Dom, IC champ. Thank you so much. Continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much, Grant. It was good to see you, James. I hope